you want to learn how to drive in snow like this, you have to learn how to be smooth, and you have to ride your clutch. You have to learn how to be really slow with that clutch release. You can't just be popping your clutch out and giving tons of gas, because all you're going to do is spin your wheels. So for example, here I am on the hill that I used in the hill start video. Okay, so I come to a stop, and if I just give gas and pop the clutch out, car doesn't really go anywhere, right? I need to ease off that clutch and just hold it at the bite point. I need to ride that clutch, and this is how, just ride the clutch, control the wheel speed, just using the clutch, giving a little bit of gas. But if you got this mindset that riding the clutch is bad and you're going to burn up your clutch doing that, you'll never get up the hill. So it's something that you really need to learn, especially if you live somewhere where it snows, or maybe it's dirt or whatever, some kind of slippery surface. You need to learn how to be smooth and ride that clutch. So again, pop the clutch, going nowhere, ease off the clutch, give a little bit of gas, let the wheels just get traction and pull me up the hill, versus just giving tons of gas and not going anywhere, right? Right there, I'm just wasting gas, and the easiest thing to do is just ride the clutch, give a little bit of gas, okay? People are always asking, if I do this, will I burn up my clutch? Or if I do that, will it burn up the clutch? I saw one video where the person was saying just pop the clutch going up the hill. So if I only learn how to pop the clutch going up the hill, what happens when I get to a hill and it's snowing like this? I'm not going to get up the hill. Okay, pop the clutch. Or I can just ease off the clutch, give a little bit of gas, let the tires get traction, grip, car starts to roll. Once I get some momentum, then I can start feeding in the gas a little bit more. And what you want to do, you want to shift early. Because as you go higher in the RPM, you might find that you're losing traction. So shift early and bring the power band down low. And you're good. So I'll give you an example of that. Here I am in first gear. Right? Not really going anywhere as the RPMs really climb up. So what I want to do, I want to wait for the car to pick up some momentum. Right around here, I'm going to shift early. Car picks up some more momentum. Before the wheels start to spin, I'm going to shift early. Car picks up some more momentum, just like that. So maybe usually you shift at, you know, I don't like talking about numbers, but you usually shift at 3,000 RPM. Maybe you'll be shifting at 2,000 RPM or 2,500. Just as the wheels start to spin, you shift. So we're coming up to a stop sign. I'm in first gear, gonna ride the clutch, let the car pick up some momentum. Wheels are starting to spin, shift to second. Wheels are starting to spin, shift to third. And that's about it. So let's go check out this hill where everybody gets stuck and see how people are coping. And by the way, when it's snowing like this and the roads are really slippery, you want to stop early for the stop sign and drive up to the stop sign. That will keep you out of trouble. If you stop at the stop sign, you might find that you're sliding through the stop sign into the intersection. So for example, here's a stop sign. I'm going to brake. I'm going to clutch in, and I'm going to go real slow and kind of just drive up to the line.